Welcome back to Juan Diego High School. We are getting ready for junior varsity. Juan Diego has taken the field. The coaches have had their meeting. The umpires are taking their positions, and we have a pitcher and a batter and 8 other players in the field. How about that? So, junior varsity is a little bit different. We don't have to contend with a lot of the background music, so that's one of the nice things about it. And I will call out what I can based on what I'm seeing on Game Changer. That is a first pitch for ball 1 by the pitcher, number 37. And that's hit over to the shortstop. Throw to first is in time for out number 1. So 2 pitches and 1 out for Juan Diego. That was Watkins up to bat for Uintah. Up to bat now for Uintah. Tell you here in just a second. And that's taken for a ball. Looks like for Juan Diego we have Tyler Easter on the mound. So we'll get that up on the board here. And fouled off for strike 1. So up to bat is Sutton for Uintah. 1-1 is the count. And nice pitch. I think he called that a ball, so 2-1. The wind is still a little swirly up here, not quite as bad as it was during the varsity game, so hopefully it holds to that. And that caught the outside corner for strike 2, so 2-2. And that is a called strike 3. So a nice pitch by Tyler there to get out number 2. No lights here at the field, so we will be dependent on Mother Nature to illuminate the grounds. And I'm hoping we'll get probably into the 5th, 6th inning. I'm not sure we'll get 7 in. That was a ball. So 1-0 to the batter, Sheffield. Swing and a miss for 1-1. So just getting things started here with junior varsity. That's going to miss outside and low for ball 2, 2-1. And that's fouled off for strike 2. So 2-2 to the batter, Sheffield. And outside, so I'll take the count full. And fouls that one off. Whoops. Already had 2 strikes on the board there, so remains full count. And that's high for ball 4. So that'll put a runner on for Uintah with 2 outs here in the top of the first. And you can see the wind is messing with the camera a little bit. Called strike 1 to the batter, Taylor. Throw over to first, just checking the runner. And that's hit in the gap. That's going to go into left field for a single. So runners at first and second now for for Uintah. And that'll put a hit on the board for Uintah. Looks like I'll need to adjust the cameras here at the break. A little high and inside to the batter, Sheets, for ball 1. Not holding at first. And that is hit to foe right through the gap there into right field. There's going to be a throw to home. Here comes the throw, and he is safe. So throw is not in time. That will score a run on the single by Sheets, giving Uintah a 1-0 lead. 2 hits in the game, and putting runners at the corners with number 14 up to bat for the Utes. And number 14 is, runner goes, throw is not in time, and that is Olson at the plate for Uintah. So 1-0 is the count. That's outside. This umpire, he actually yells something when it's a ball, so it kind of throws me off. I'm not sure what he's doing. So 2-0. And 3-0. And that's a strike. Taken all the way. Should have put the prop bet out there. And that's hit down the right side, the first base side out of play, so that'll take the count full. 3-2. So runners on second and third. And that's going to load the bases, so that'll be ball 4. And Uintah putting Easter in a bit of a jam early here. And that's taken for strike 1. So 0-1. Oh, I got a new batter here. Sorry about that. 0-1 to the batter, which is Hacking. And that is another called strike. So quickly 0-2. See if Tyler can get out of this. Oh, and that is... what is that going to be? They're going to talk about this. He actually took a swing, so they may call that a foul ball. It was a simultaneous check swing that hit the batter. So I don't know what the call is, actually. It's going to be interesting what they end up with here. I would, if I were the umpire, I'd probably award him the base. Oh, they're going to call that a strike. So they called it a strike. If it were me, just what I know, I would have probably awarded him the base, thinking he was being defensive. And he did check the swing, but the home plate umpire called a strike after consulting with the field umpire. But the pitch was dropped, so it's not a strike. Oh, they did call that out. Technically, they should have taken the ball and touched home plate because it was a drop third strike. But anyway, a weird play. You don't see that every day, so very strange. So that'll switch the inning to the bottom half with Uintah leading 1-2-0. So we are in the bottom of the first. I'll get a name on the pitcher. I've got a number 7. But I need things to cycle through here so I can catch a name and get it up on the board. Looks like we have Andrew Lombana at the plate for Juan Diego. And he takes that first pitch for a ball. So that'll be 1-0. And low for 2-0. I have to say that is the strangest end to an inning I have ever seen. Oh, they don't have a lineup for Uintah for junior varsity, so we're just going to go with number 7 for the pitcher. And called strike 1, so 2-1. A swinging third strike that hit the batter. Dropped third strike for out number 3 with bases loaded. Yeah, that's a pretty odd play. So that's 3-1 to Lombana. And he drives that one into left center field. He's going to try for 2. Oh gosh, I thought he was going. That was going to be a close call. So a single for Lombana. And that will bring up number 6 in the JV roster. So that'll put a runner on first and give Juan Diego their first hit of the game. Up to bat is Sam Silversmith. So Sam changing jerseys. Everybody changes jerseys for JV. And I'm not familiar with the second set of numbers here, but Sam Silversmith is up and takes 4, strike 1. So the wind is still causing a little bit of trouble. Messes up our view a little bit, but still see most of what's going on. That's going to be ball 2. Excuse me, ball 1. So 1-1 to Sam. Oh, and that hits Sam in the left, just below the shoulder on the left arm. And that will put runners on first and second for Juan Diego. Up to bat is Zach Carlson for the Soaring Eagle. Down 1-2-0 early in the junior varsity match here. So Uintah not holding the runners on with no outs. And that is a passed ball, so the runners will advance. And ball 1 to Zach. So runners now on second and third. And Zach crushes one to right field. That is going to be gone over the fence for a home run. Oh, nice one, Zach. Yeah, there was no doubt about that one. That was a fantastic shot. So a 3-run home run for Zach Carlson. And that will put 3 on the board for Juan Diego. Bringing up to the plate, Coleman Jackson, and clearing the bases. So a nice shot for Zach. And Coleman is hit with the pitch on his first look. So that will be a runner on first. And we'll bring to the plate, I believe this is the pitcher. Is this the pitcher? It is the pitcher. Tyler Easter up to bat. So a nice home run by Zach to put 3 on the table for Juan Diego. And that is, and that gets through. That was, sorry I didn't switch quick enough there, but that was a tweener. The second baseman looks like he could have made a play on that. It was a tough play. If he would have caught that, the runner going to second would have been out on a double play. So Juan Diego very fortunate that that one got through. And we'll go ahead and credit Juan Diego with a hit on that one. So runners on first and second with Malik Harris up to bat. And that is on the upper part of the zone, taken for a ball, so 1-0. So I come behind on a pitch there, so 13 total pitches for the pitcher for Uintah so far. And that's a strike. So 1-1. Nothing doing at first, nobody holding on. Still no outs here in the bottom of the first. And that curves in there just inside for ball 2. So 2-1 to Malik. And puts a nice swing on that one, but misses. So 2-2 to Harris. And he pops that out of play. I was getting excited. Thought that one might be in the outfield somewhere. So we'll reset at 2-2. And that is a called strike 3. So a bit of a tough break there from Malik. Putting it out on the board with a strikeout looking. Bringing up to the plate, believe this is Matt Odell for the Soaring Eagle. And upper part of the zone. Umpire isn't giving anything high, so those high pitches in the zone are not called, but the low ones are definitely being called. So, and he stripes that one down the right side, but it is foul. So 1-1. And a curveball, and he hits it back to the second baseman. So there's one. He could be a double play, and he scoops it for 2. So a nice double play there by Uintah. See that one again. Second base, flip to short, over to first, and he digs it out for a double play. So that is a really nice double play turned by Uintah to end that inning, but not before Zach Carlson hits a 3-run home run over the right field fence. So moving to the top of the second, Juan Diego 3, Uintah 1. So it looks like we're going to have a pitching change here for Juan Diego. After Easter throws 27 pitches, we now have Harris on the mound. Number 35. So we'll get that straightened out here on the board. Looks like we have a change also at first with, I think that's Lombana at first now, replacing Coleman Jackson. And I'm not sure about other changes in the field, but it looks like it's been mixed up a little bit already here in the second inning. Top of the second, I should say. The wind has subsided here, so I was able to fix that camera. And we now have a good view of the mound and first base. So hopefully the wind is done for the day. Can I hope for that? Is that even possible? I don't. It might be a minor miracle if that were to be true, but let's hope for the best. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and kick on the other microphone. Get some more ambient sound in here. So that's outside for ball 1. And I guess I didn't set that. There we go. Harris, number 35, pitching. So 2-0 to the batter, Murray. Oh, it's actually really pleasant out here right now. Not too hot, no wind. It's good baseball weather. 3-0 to the batter, Murray at the plate for Uintah. And taken all the way for strike one. So 3-1. Oh, and he had a strange release on that one. It got away from him, so that'll put a runner on first. And bring up to the plate number 7 for Uintah. Number 7 is, according to the official book, whoever's keeping Game Changer, number 7, I'll tell you here in a second when it shows up. There we go. Oh, it's just number 7. And perhaps a pinch runner at first now. Grady, that's what it says. And that's low, but that is where he calls strikes. So that's a strike one. And that's fouled down the third base side and touched for the official foul. So 0-2. To the batter.
Yeah, he loves football, so he's excited for football. He's the center. Yeah, so. It was pretty cool because last year I called.
Malik looks over there, throws over to first. No chance at a real play there, just checking the runner. And that is hit well, just foul and out of play. So the count is still 0-2. And curveball just on the outside of the plate there. So 1-2. And umpire's calling time for something. Oh, they're warming somebody up down there.
Yeah, so
Well, Uintah is warming somebody up, but it doesn't look like an actual pitcher. Looks like it's a player in shorts. So I'm not sure what's going on down there. But anyway, the umpire didn't like it and is making somebody put a helmet on down there. So that's what that was all about. And low and outside, so that'll be ball 2, 2-2 to the batter. And that misses as well, so that'll take the count full. 3-2 is the count. Still no outs here in the top of the second.
yeah, we're up in Logan last weekend. Or not Logan, Austin.
And he stabs at that one. That's going foul, no play on it.
Price tomorrow, Mount Pleasant.
So we'll reset with a count of 3-2.
Yeah, I'm with you. She did really well. Yeah. She might have qualified for both. We'll know this Monday because they said
And he walks the batter. So that'll put runners on First and second with no outs. Up to bat is number 4 for Uintah. And I'm not sure if there's going to be a name in the system. There is. It looks like it's Watkins at the plate for Uintah. Not holding the runner now. And shows bunt, and that gets away from the catcher. So a pass ball will advance the runners. So runners on second and third now.
So then it becomes a money game.
See if Uintah can get a hit here. A hit's certainly going to score a run. And taken for strike 1. So 1-1 is the count. And swing and a miss for strike 2. 1-2. And that's hit over to the second baseman. Nice play to stop it. Over to first, so he got an out of it, but a run does score. Let's see if I can capture that on replay where the run does score. Here comes a runner. So that will move the runner over to third from second. Put another run on the board for Uintah. And an out on the board for Juan Diego. 3-2. And he offered, so that'll be a strike. So trying to bunt home the run is the batter, number 42. First baseman's now playing in a little closer, seeing that bunt attempt. And he swings away on that one, fouls it off, so quickly 0-2 on the batter. So 0-2 to the batter, 1 out. And a curveball fouled off. So fighting to stay alive up there. And swing and a miss. So out number 2 for Juan Diego. On a nice pitch by Malik Harris. So 2 outs. Up to bat is number 5 for Uintah, and that is Sheffield. And he blows that one by him for strike 1. Curveball misses inside, gets away from the catcher, but no play at the plate. So 1-1 is the count. Curveball misses. 2-1. And that is popped up to the right side, first base side, and that's going to drop. No, the right fielder came in to make that play. I thought that was going to drop. So that'll be the 3rd out. Uintah tacking on a run. Score in the middle of the 2nd is 3-2 in favor of Juan Diego. So a new pitcher for Uintah, number 12. I don't have a name on that pitcher, but there has been a pitching change. Up to bat for Juan Diego is Caden Fenger. And taking for a ball is Fenger, 1-0. Curveball in there for a swinging strike one. 1-1's a count. Going back to just my microphone, catching a little too much conversation back there with some of the fans. Okay, that's a ball, so 2-1. And it's hit out of play down the first base side. So 2-2's the count. Curveball in there for strike three. So the Uintah crowd likes that one. And it was a pretty good pitch. So 1 out. Up to bat for Juan Diego is Cabby. Shows bunt, gets the bunt down. Throw to first is out. Called him out. I'll have to do a slow motion on that to even be able to tell, but it looks like he was out just by a half a step. So nice try on the bunt, but that'll be the second out for Uintah. And bring up to the plate number 28 for Juan Diego. And curveball misses for ball one. And this is Lombana at the plate for the Soaring Eagle. Inside, and they're going to go ahead and give that a strike. So 1-1. And outside for ball two. So 2-1's a count. Andrew Lombana at the plate. And he gets that one into center field. I guess that was a little closer than I thought, but I thought it came off the bat pretty hard. Second baseman almost had that. So a nice try by second base to make that play. But that will go as a hit for Juan Diego and put a runner on first with 2 outs. Up to bat now is Sam Silversmith for Juan Diego. Uintah is holding the runner over there with 2 outs. Curveball just didn't get enough on it, fouled it off, out of play. 0-1. Oops. There we go. 0-1. He checks the runner. Oh, they got him in a pickle. He's in trouble now. He needs to run back. And he gets back safe. Oh, that was lucky. Got to see that one again. Yeah, he was. Oh, there was nobody backing up the first baseman, or he probably would have been out. So fortunate for Lombana to get back on that one. And nothing changes with the count, so we'll go ahead and reset this. You don't see many guys get out of the pickle these days. And that's high, and he's going to second, and that throw is, ooh! Oh, they called him out! Wow, I thought that throw was going to be off, but the way he caught it, the angle he caught it at, he must have tagged him right there. He got him right before he hit the base, so umpire was right on top of it too. So a nice throw down and put out by Uintah to end the second inning. So the score remains unchanged. Juan Diego 3, Uintah 2, moving to the top of the third. Okay, so top of the third junior varsity match, Uintah at Juan Diego. Malik Harris still on the mound. Gets a nice off-speed pitch in there for a called strike. And up to bat for Uintah is Taylor. Doesn't get that call. 1-1. And that'll be a called strike, so nice pitch there. 1-2 is the count. And that's a foul ball. Umpire yells, "Leave it." Make somebody else fetch it other than an active player. So 1-2. And that's fouled again. And an errant throw by the bench. That was Sam over there. Even got past the first baseman. But we won't count it as an error. So 1-2. And got him swinging. He dropped the ball down to first for the putout. And that'll be the first out here. And got him swinging. He dropped the ball. So up to bat now for Uintah is number 1 on the JV squad, and that will be Sheets. And a called strike. And misses low. That one's too low to call a strike. That zone for the umpire seems to be low and on the outside part of the plate. That's where he likes to call strikes. And that's hit over to second base. Gotta hurry. And he barely got him out there. So let's take another look at that one. Base. Gotta hurry. And barely got him. And just barely got him, but out number 2 for Juan Diego. Up to bat now is Olson for Uintah, taking for ball 1. Ooh, that one got the catcher right on the forearm. 2-0. Looks like he's okay. And fires in there for a strike. 2-1 is a count. And fouled it off. So strike 2, 2-2 is a count. And Harris winds up and hit over to second. That will go. That was a pretty hard hit ball. That's going to go for a hit in my book. So put one on the board for Uintah, bringing their total hits to 3 for the game so far. And we'll put a runner on first. So 2 outs, runner on first. Up to bat is Hacking. And he is hit by a pitch. So that'll put runners on first and second just like that for Uintah. And the catcher has to take his gear off. So number 11 is at the plate. This looks like Murray. Not holding at first. And he hits that one down the right side. It's tailing foul, no play on it. So off the, there's a gate out there at the very end of the right field foul territory. Looks like it hit right off that gate, right back into play. So nice rebound. But that'll be strike 1. And that's hit too short, and he's just going to touch second for out number 3. So that'll be the third out. Get a replay of that. Right up short and left field side. Touch the base for the third out. So nice play there. So we're going to move to the bottom of the third with no change in the score. Juan Diego 3, Uintah 2. Okay, so we are back here in the bottom of the third. New pitcher for Uintah, number 5, Sam Silversmith at the plate for Juan Diego. Takes for a ball, so 1-0 to Sam. And that is kind of crossed up and hit slowly to the third baseman, who makes the put out over there at first. So 2 pitches and 1 out for number 5, pitching for Uintah. Up to bat for Juan Diego is number 6. This will be Zach Carlson. Zach had a 3-run home run, resulting in 3 runs for Juan Diego in his last at bat. And there's some errant ball that made its way into right field. That was thrown back over the fence. So that's why the umpire called time. That was a ball. And that was obviously a strike, so the count is 1-1. Zach just absolutely got a hold of every part of that ball in his last at bat and smashed it over the right field fence. So nice hit, nice home run. And he probably went, yep. Called a swinging strike by the umpire, so 1-2 to Zach. And stays alive with that foul ball. And that's also foul. That's going to be out of play. Looks like I have a name on the pitcher. That is Sheffield. So we'll put that up on the board. And that'll be pitch number 7, I believe. Yep. So 1-2. And another foul ball. Boy, the weather has really calmed down. It's nice out here. No wind, not a breath of wind at the moment, which is far different from the varsity game. Ball 2. I'll take a game like this every game as far as the weather goes. So he makes it to a full count. Looks like an 8-pitch at bat so far for Zach. And he pops that one up to the third baseman, who looks like he is under it, and he missed it. And it bounces foul, but it is called a fair ball. So yeah, there's. Okay, so the umpire is saying it hit the glove, which would make it a fair ball. If he had just missed it and not touched it, and it bounced foul, then it would have been a foul ball. But he's saying it hit his glove, so that's the call by the umpire. That'll put a runner on first. And bring up to the plate Shelton for Juan Diego. Zach back to first and plenty of time on that throw. And that's taken for strike one. So 0-1 to Shelton. And checks the runner. Back in plenty of time. Zach with a pretty good lead, but he certainly gets back in time. Coming home with it now, and that's hit right back to the pitcher. They're going to go for two. There's one at second and over to first for the double play. Wow, that was a nice turn there. Let's watch this one again. Right back to the pitcher, over to the shortstop covering second, and off to the first baseman for a double play. So nice turn there by Uintah to end that inning. So we'll go to the top of the fourth. Same score, Juan Diego 3, Uintah 2. And a pitching change for Juan Diego after 42 pitches. Malik Harris is relieved by Odell for Juan Diego. At the plate for Uintah is number 12. Showing bunt, gets the bunt down, but is popped to the third baseman for an out. So one pitch and one out. And nice charge by the third baseman to be in position for that play. So that'll put one out on the board for Juan Diego. Up to bat is Grady for Uintah. Takes 4-1. Grady hitting in the number 9 spot for Uintah. Curveball misses outside. So that'll be 2-0. And that's in there for called strike 2. Excuse me, strike 1. 2-1. And puts the bat on that one down the right side, the first base side, and out of play. So 2-2 is the count. And that one gets away from him. So 3-2, the count is full. And that's popped up. Looks like shortstop has a play on it. And he does, just in the grass of left field. So that'll be out number 2 for Juan Diego. That was right in the kind of the weird spot on my camera where I don't have a view of it, so not sure if you're able to see that one or not. Up to bat now is Sutton for Uintah. And there's that pitch that the umpire does like to call a strike. It looks a little low most of the time, but he's been pretty consistent with it. So strike one. And that one gets away from the pitcher, so 1-1 is the count. And that's hit over to the shortstop, who throws it over to first and dug out by the first baseman for the out. So that'll be 3 outs on 10 quick pitches from Odell. And we'll move to the bottom of the fourth. Juan Diego still in the lead by 1 run with a score of 3-2. Bottom of the fourth, Junior Varsity, Uintah at Juan Diego. Up to bat for Juan Diego is number 37, and he hits a hard ground ball into left field. That's going to result in a single. So put a hit on the board for Juan Diego and a runner at first base. The pitcher remains the same for Uintah, so that's Tyler Easter with that hit. And at first base, up to bat now is Malik Harris for Juan Diego. And Malik hits one to left field. That's going to get down for a single. So 2 pitches, 2 singles for Juan Diego. And runners at first and second now. Up to bat is, I believe, the pitcher, Odell. Yes, it is Odell. Up to bat for Juan Diego. And a curveball, and he hits it right up the middle, so that's going to go to center field. This could be a play at the plate. Oh, nope, he's going to hold up at third. So, wow, 3 pitches, 3 hits. Not a bad start to the bottom half of the fourth here. And a pinch runner at third for Tyler. Not sure who that is down there, but there was Tyler was replaced by a pinch runner. So it looks like Caden Fendinger up now for Juan Diego with the bases loaded. And that pitch is down and away for ball 1. So a good opportunity here for Juan Diego to put some runs on the board. That'll be ball 2. And in the dirt, I should say in the turf for ball 3. So I did not make it to Vernal yesterday. One of the only road games I've missed this year. My understanding is the field out there is complete turf, the whole thing. And that would be something to see. So that's ball 4. That'll put Caden on first and bring home a run. So our infield here at Juan Diego is all turf, but we do have grass in the outfield. Don't see many all turf fields, so that's impressive. And that's taken for a ball. And ball 2. So the sun is setting. You can see the shadows getting pretty long here at the field. I should say it's getting ready to set. It's at an angle where it's through it right back to the pitcher and to home and down to first. And oh, he couldn't see it because of the sun, so it gets by him. And that's going to score 2 for Juan Diego. Oh, that's unfortunate. Actually, no, that is not going to score 2. That's going to score only 1 because that was an out, force out at home. So that'll put 1 on the board for Juan Diego. But that was unfortunate. I was just talking about how the sun is at a kind of a steep angle and creating a lot of shadows. And the first baseman, looking right into it, missed the ball and now is putting on some shades, although I don't know that that's going to help a whole lot. So anyway, let me get the board figured out here. So that was a pitch. There are now runners on first and third, and that was an out. So that probably should go as an error, but I'm not going to put it on the board. That was a tough play. Certainly not a self-inflicted error. Mother Nature error. Sun right in your face. And that's a called strike. Runner makes it to second with no throw. So 0-1 with 1 out. Runners on second and third, and Lombana up to bat. And that's just outside for ball 1. And that's hit hard to second base. So that'll be a put out at first, but a run will score for Juan Diego. So a pretty good play over there. That was hit pretty hard. And over to first. So that'll move the runner over to third and the other runner home. So Juan Diego's up. I missed the other run there, so they're actually up 6-2 now. And Sam Silversmith at the plate. And Sam hits one foul down the left side. For strike 1. I think the umpire in the field's having a hard time seeing what's happening as well. Staring down at home with the sun in his face. So 1-1. There's the umpire there. And high fastball for strike 2. One and 2 to Sam. And he lifts that one out of play down the first base side. I'm telling you, it's night and day between varsity and JV when it comes to the weather. There's just a slight hint of a breeze, and that is it. Whereas that's now, whereas in varsity it was 10, 15 mile an hour gusts driving me crazy, driving everybody crazy. Outside and low, that's the zone the umpire likes, but it must have been too far outside. So I must have missed a ball, so that's 3-2 according to the umpire. Kind of losing track of things here. Full count. And Sam hits that to right field, so that's going to go for a base hit and score a run. So good at bat by Sam to drive in run number 7 for Juan Diego. And that will bring up Zach Carlson. And they are going to hold. Looks like I should have another out on the board. I'll put that up in just a second here. And that's taken for a ball. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Ooh. Oh, sorry, I had that on the wrong camera. That looked really good, but ball 2. And that'll be outside for ball 3. So Zach with a home run. Wonder if he has a green light at this point. I bet he's taken. And taking for a strike. And he hits another good one out to the center fielder. It's going to be caught this time, but another nice deep ball out there. And that will be the 3rd out. So Juan Diego adds a couple on their side of the score. So going into the 5th, the score is Juan Diego 7, Uintah 2. Okay, top of the 5th, number 5 up to bat for Uintah. Odell still on the hill for Juan Diego. And here we go. So that's popped up. There's a play. No, it's not possible. Hits the top of the dugout over there on the first base side. So 0-1. Ooh, good pitch. 0-2 quickly to Number 5, Sheffield. And he's way ahead of that one. Down the left side, the third base side, for a foul ball. 0-2. Off speed, popped up. Center fielder has it. So out number 1 for Juan Diego. And up to bat for Uintah is number 3, Taylor. In there for called strike 1. That's the spot. Hit that all day long. That's the umpire. He likes to call that one. Not that low though, so 1-1. Two and 1. Ooh, that was even low for his normal call there. But he gave it to Odell, so 2-2. Curveball, and that's over to the third baseman. Scoops it up. He's got to hurry. And he makes the put out over there. So nice throw, nice play. See just how close that was. Here comes the throw. And catcher got in the way, but it was good play. So that'll put another out on the board and bring up to bat number, well, I'm not sure what the number is, but it's Sheets for Uintah. And he is, I can't see his number from here, but that was a ball. So 1-0. It's like number 1, maybe? Yeah, I think it is number 1. And lifts that one to center. Looks like center fielder is under it, and that'll be the third out. So 3 quick outs for Juan Diego, moving to the bottom of the 5th. Bottom of the 5th, junior varsity, Uintah at Juan Diego. These two teams played yesterday. Uintah coming out on top in both varsity and junior varsity. So a little bit of reversal of fortune here for Juan Diego, having won the varsity game and leading the JV game. That was taken for a ball. And Shelton at the plate. And kind of chops that one foul. So that'll be 1-1. Still pitching for Uintah is Sheffield, number 5, up to 40 pitches now. And that's in there for a called strike. Good pitch. 1-2 to Shelton. And good pitch. Good idea. Batter did not bite on it, though. That is low for ball 3. And fouled off. I got to say, I have to hand it to the Uintah student athletes, their coaches, their parents, supporters or fans. I mean, let's be honest, they are on the edge of Utah out there in Vernal. And that's hit over to second base. Could be a play, and it is a play, and it is an out. So nice play over there for out number 1 for Uintah. What I was saying was it's tough when you're that far out and still within the state, and your opponents, be it region or non-region, are 3.5 hours away for everything. That is a tough road to sled, and it just takes a lot of effort and a lot of will to want to do that, year in and year out. So I hand it to you guys out there in Vernal. And it's called strike. It's not easy supporting your teams when you have that much travel to do. To do it once, I did it once for basketball, just going to Vernal. I couldn't do it yesterday. Just takes too much time. So for you guys, and that's hit well to left field. That might be over the fence, and it is go. It's off. No, it's over. It is over the fence. Wow. There we go, and that was Tyler Easter for a home run. So a blast over the left field fence. The wind settled down and allowed that ball to get out. So nice hit by Tyler. Well done. So that'll put 8 on the board for Juan Diego and bring up to the plate Malik Harris. And if I can finish what I was saying there, is it's tough. It has to be tough traveling as much as they do, and I hand it to you for the effort. Thank you for coming out and participating today, and for all you guys do out there in Vernal. It's very much appreciated. You're probably aware that you're moving to a new region next year, a new class, Class 5A, so you have a whole new set of schools to travel to and participate with. So this will be pretty much it for the games between Uintah and Juan Diego for baseball anyway, for the next 2 years at least, unless we see each other in the playoffs. And Harris hits one up out of play there for strike 1, so 1-1 is a count. And the realignment is very interesting. Maybe I'll put that up during the next break. The result being only 13 teams left in Class 4A for the next 2 years. So Juan Diego is actually moving over to 3A. and joining Ogden and Ben Lomond in 3A as well. So that was a swinging strike. 1-2's the count. And that misses high for ball 2, 2-2. And joining Uintah in 5A will be Tooele, Stansbury, and I believe Cedar Valley. Yeah, I think they're moving up to 5A as well. So a bit of a shake-up there. Ooh, did he go? Appeal? Nope, no appeal. Just going to call that a ball. So full count, 3-2. Oh, there's the appeal, and he did go. Oh, man, that was a delayed appeal. So that was a called strike 3, and that'll be out number 2 for Uintah. Up to bat now for Juan Diego is Odell, the pitcher of record for Juan Diego. Curve ball for a strike. So again, kudos to Uintah and their fans and their student athletes for all that they do to make these games happen and make them possible and make them competitive. So thank you. Called strike 2, 1-2. Three, 2-2 now. So lots of 2s on the boards, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Fouls that one off. So the question is, after this next out, whenever that comes, are we going another inning? Because the sun is starting to dip down and the light will be fading very quickly. Full count to Odell. And I would bet we have at least another half inning in here. Might get another full inning in, we'll see. And hit over to third base. Throw to first is right on target for the putout. So that'll be the third out, and Juan Diego is intent on taking the field. So I think we're going to go at least another half inning here. And move to the top of the 6th. So Juan Diego 8, Uintah 2. Top of the 6th. I'm not going to cut to music or anything. Let's go ahead and throw that graphic up on the realignment. I'm sure there's probably at least one person out there that doesn't know what's going on with realignment in Class 4A. So let's look at it while we have a bit of a break here. Current structure for current structure for Class 4A is 3 regions. There's basically a northern, a southern, and a central region. And the UHSAA has decided, after talking about it for quite a while, they've decided to realign the regions into what looks like the following. So Cedar Valley, Stansbury, Tooele, Uintah move up to 5A Region 7. Ben Lomond, Ogden, Juan Diego move down to 3A Region 15 for Juan Diego, Region 13 for Ben Lomond and Ogden. Canyon View's also been pulled out of 4A. They're going to be in 3A next year. And so you're left with 4A having 13 schools, basically a north and a south region. So very interesting what's going on there with, I guess, the implosion of 4A. I'm not entirely sure what the logic was. I know they're trying to keep things competitive, and there are factors such as enrollment and competitiveness and participation and some other things that factor in. So, But that's what it is, and that's where Uintah will be next year, and that's where Juan Diego will be. So unless we have some non-region matchups, we will not see each other in region play for at least 2 years. This realignment starts fall 2021 and lasts through spring 2023. So 2 full school years, and I guess the UHSAA will figure out if they want to keep it that way or change it up again. So that's realignment in a nutshell for the upcoming new school year. Okay, we have a new pitcher on the hill. It's going to be Carlson for Juan Diego. So I need to get my act together here, and Carlson zips one in there for a strike. And that's hit over to the second baseman. Backhand it, tries to backhand it, and it goes off of his leg, so that'll be an error on Juan Diego. So Zach is number 6 in this game, so we'll put him up there. That was 2 pitches. That'll put a runner on first. And we'll tack an error on the side of Juan Diego. Up to bat, so that was Olson up to bat. Hacking is up to bat now for Uintah. And that is a fair ball. That's off the plate, but it's still fair. And throws it to first. Oh, the sun just kills that those first basemen over there. Here comes the runner from first actually. Yeah, it's going to score pretty easily. Oh, boy. That is just a tough play out there at first, trying to make that play with that sun right in your eyes. I don't know what the umpires are talking about here. But they did huddle up about something. So we'll await whatever the call is going to be. And they are not announcing anything, so it stands the way it stands. That'll be a run for Uintah and move the runner over to third. So called strike. 0-1. And Zach loses his hat. And still throws a strike. So 0-2. And that's popped up and out of play right here. Heads up, heads up. Oh, right over the bleachers on this side. So 0-2 to the batter, Murray. And some shades are given to first baseman, hopefully to prevent injury and another error over there. And that's low for ball 1. So the pitcher's shadow is just about touching first base. Like it's really, shadows are getting really long here. And the wind is coming back. That does not make me happy. So nice for so long. Felt like so long. Curveball just misses. Good pitch, good spot. 2-2. Zips one in there inside. So that'll take the count full. 3-2. And that's popped up and out of play. So we'll do it again. Full count to the batter, Murray. And got him rung up for strike 3. It was a little low, but that is how the umpire likes it. He's called those low pitches. Looked like across the knees, but still on the lower side of the plate. So that'll be out number 1 here in the top of the 6th. Up to bat now is Grady for Uintah. Curveball just misses. That was the spot, boy. Good pitch. 1-0. And jammed him good on that one. Boy, that was a bullet. Ooh, any higher, that would have got my other camera. 1-1. And not only gotten it, inflicted serious damage. Foul tip into the glove for strike 2. So 1-2. If I'm guessing, I'm thinking off speed. Yep, and off the batter, so that's a foul ball. So I guessed right. How about the high heat right here? Fastball. Fastball and swing and a miss. Nice pitch. So that'll be out number 2. Up to bat for Uintah. Not showing yet. And called strike 1. And that's hit into left field. Nice line drive right through the gap between third and short. And that'll score another run for Uintah. So that was Watkins for Uintah. Nice hit. Puts a run on the board and another hit on the board. And he switches well, he doesn't switch places. He takes first and clears third. So 8-4 now is the score. And that is zipped in there for a strike. 0-1 to Sutton. Off speed, throw down to first is late. So nothing doing there. And that'll be 1-1 on the count. Oh, he did throw it over there. Gosh, he fooled me. Man, I try so hard not to commit to this camera switch. And these guys are so good at the move over there to first. I sometimes hit the button anyway. Swing and a miss. So 1-2 is the count. And a quick weather update. It is cooling off. Let's say that. It's probably dropped about 5 degrees in the last half an hour. Really feeling it in the air now. Whoa, what's that? That's called time was called by the batter apparently. So, and granted. So no pitch. No pitch. 1-2. And rung him up for strike 3. The batter can't believe it. You got to look at his face on this one. It was low, I'll be honest with you. He's like, huh? What a reaction. Yeah, I'm not going to argue that one. I think it was low. So that will be top 6 in the books. We'll go to the middle half of the inning. If I can get my stuff straight here, let's see. We had Carlson with 23 pitches, and yep, we'll go ahead and change sides. So 8-4 is the score. Uintah is taking the field, and my guess is this could be it. Boy, how's that for going out on a limb? I suppose if it's a quick 3 outs, we'll go another inning, but this might do it for the game. And if it doesn't, we will certainly be done after the next inning because that'll be 7. So that is where we stand. And looks like they're going to go ahead and throw down to second. So I'll get some practice camera work in. And he throws down, and the umpires are blocking my view. So much for that. Juan Diego brings to the plate number 34. This might be Fenger. I think it is Fenger. I think it's Caden Fenger. I'll wait for it to show up here. Curveball misses. So ball 1. And same pitcher for Uintah, so he's been out there for a few innings now. It is Fenger at the plate. So 1-0. And that misses as well, 2-0. And that's a called strike in the perfect spot for the umpire. Looks like I'm behind a couple of pitches according to Game Changer, so we should be at 63. And I trust Game Changer over what I do manually, so sync up on that. And Fenger hits it to right field. Right fielder is underneath it. Makes the catch. Kind of dipped the hand out there and snatched it out of the air. So a nice catch by the right fielder for out number 1. And that will bring number 42 up to hit. And this is Cabby for Juan Diego. And called strike. 0-1. In the turf for ball 1, 1-1. You can see those shadows are just getting longer by the minute and fouled up and out of play. So 1-2. The outfield is still catching some sun. And that first base side is still also in the sun, so hasn't quite set just yet. 2-2. And that's lifted to left field. Shallow left field. Shortstop's got to play on it and is under it for the out. So that will be out number 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that'll bring up number 28. I believe this is Lombana for Juan Diego. Yes, it is. Andrew Lombana. Ooh. Oh, he called him swinging on that, so don't know if he actually went, but umpire was right on top of it and made an immediate call, so he must feel good about it. 0-1. That's a little low to call his favorite strike. 2-1. And I think the sun is now setting. You can see there's no sun left on the field, even in the outfield now. So that'll be 3-1. And boy, it's really going to be a tough call if we move to another out here and potentially switch innings. I don't know what they're going to do. So that's ball 4. Puts a runner on first. Coming up to bat now for Juan Diego is number 3. Batting for Sam Silversmith. They haven't made the substitution yet. This is not Silversmith. This is someone else. And that's high for ball 1. Oh, this is Colada. So check at first on the runner. So J, initial J, Colada at the plate for Juan Diego. 1-0. And that's a called strike. 1-1. Pitcher for Uintah hanging in there. 76 pitches. Oh, and that got him right in the helmet, right on the noggin. I think they're going to check on him for sure. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they got to make sure he's okay with that shot to the head. Umpire's asking him how many fingers he sees and then puts a smile on his face. In all seriousness, though, that's a hard hit to take. So I'll put a runner on first and second with 2 outs. And Uintah wants to talk about it. Tells the catcher to stay put and tells everybody to stay put, as a matter of fact. No, he tells the catcher to come to him. So 77 pitches for Sheffield. And 2 outs. Probably a discussion about how you feeling. Got another one in ya. Let's try to get this last out and we're good to go. And we'll reset here. So we have Zach Carlson back at the plate. And Uintah not holding with 2 outs. And Zach lifts another one to center field. This one's a little shorter, and they are, like they might have a problem there with a collision, but the center fielder took it and made the 3rd out. So that is going to be the end of the 6th inning. Let's see what the umpires are going to do here. As far as the game, it looks like that might be a final. Let's see here. No, they're talking about it. Yep, they just called it. Ball game. Yep, so we got 6 in, got 6 full innings in. And congratulations to Juan Diego, both varsity and junior varsity, with the wins today. So good work coming off 2 losses yesterday to the same 2 teams. So split the back-to-back with Uintah. And we will move on to, I believe it's Hillcrest on Saturday. That's going to be a varsity-only game. And then we have, who do we have next week? We have, I went over this earlier, I just can't remember. Let's see who we have. We go to Stansbury. So a home and away at Stansbury. Now the umpires are actually discussing whether or not to let the game continue. The coaches for Juan Diego are saying we'd like to play, but I think the umpires have had enough, and it's probably going to be just the teams playing if they want to keep going, but the game is officially over. Umpires are walking off the field. So that's going to do it for me as well. I need to pack up and get out of here. So thanks for joining, everybody. We are going to call this a final on our side. There we go. Put the final on the board. And consider this a done deal. So thanks for joining, everybody. Hope you appreciated the stream and enjoyed it. And hopefully it saved a few people from having to drive out to Draper and turn right around and go again. So good luck to you guys for the rest of the year, and we will follow you through the RPI and see how things turn out. So that'll do it. Have a pleasant evening, everybody.